Hello, I'm Dale Leftwich with Real Agriculture. Today I'm with Tracy Broughton. She is the Policy and Producer Relations Manager with SaskCanola. How are you doing today, Tracy?
I'm well, thanks.
Tracy, we're at the Remy Modern Gallery here, and we're having a gala for a whole group of people. Can you tell me exactly what we're doing here?
Yes, I'd be happy to. We are celebrating our third annual Learn to Lead event. It's a leadership event that we, as SaskCanola, host to bring in young leaders, young farmers, to provide some professional development opportunities for them.
So how do you decide who's coming to this? I think you've actually had some alumni come back too, but how do you decide who you're going to bring in? You've got several people who are quite active on Twitter, I noticed.
Yes, we do. So a whole host of mechanisms, if you will, or ways that we bring people in. A lot of referrals. So just even asking our current directors, past alumni, people who have taken the program before, and even, like you say, we do have people that are very active on Twitter, so we've invited some of those folks as well. Our loose criteria is that we want to engage farmers mostly, but we do have a couple of industry folks as well to balance out the delegation, and we also want to target younger farmers so that we can provide them with opportunities over the next number of years, so that eventually when they're ready to serve on a board, or if they are serving on a community board, then they have the tools that they need to be better leaders.
So this is the kind of thing where the people who come may in fact be future board members of SaskCanola, but they could end up being just future leaders in their own community?
Yeah, so that's something we've discussed with our board a number of times over the last couple of years, like what is our goal of this program. And I think originally the goal of the program was to provide some future leaders for our organization, so future board members for our organization. But then after we saw the success that came out of it, we realized that our industry, the canola industry, will be better as a whole if there's better leaders on farms, in communities, and in the province.
So what kind of things it's a 2-day event, what kind of things are you going to cover with the people who are gathered here?
Some of the things on the agenda include governance, decision making. We have a panel of peers, so we brought in some directors from other organizations to talk about their experiences, what have gotten them interested in serving on a board. We have done the Myers-Briggs typology with the folks ahead of time, so we have a stress management session and a communication session that's focused around that. And we also had just a general leadership speaker this morning. Alana Cook came and spoke to the delegation about her experience as a leader over the years and how it takes many shapes and forms, and it doesn't necessarily mean a title. It means how you are able to uplift the people around you and make a better situation, make the world better.
Yeah, I noticed that. I think one of the things that she said was that leadership is not a title, it's doing things, right?
Yeah.
So you also had stress management, and that must be quite an interesting thing, because the stress on the farm can be quite high, and oftentimes the people who are working together are family members. So was that an important thought when you were trying to decide about what to have in this?
Yeah, absolutely. So a big factor is the fact that we have been talking about mental health a lot in our industry, and it is really important to keep that conversation going, but also just adding... Every time you're adding something more to your plate, you're adding potential stressors. So that session was really a lot about managing your priorities, managing your time, making sure that you understand how much you're taking on, and that sometimes it's okay to say no, and it's okay to understand that if you're feeling out of sorts, you are under stress, and you should find a way to eliminate some of those stresses.
Well, that's all very good. I just want to thank Tracy Broughton for being with Real Agriculture today and taking some time out of the gala to talk to me. Thanks very much, Tracy.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.